Good morning. It is Friday, August the 20th. You're with Heidi and Colette on this beautiful Friday morning, to which we are well prepared for.
Yes.
Because if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And
That's exactly right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, start your day right by getting a good night's sleep.
Yes, waking up on time, having your makeup done, and not having to rush around to get scripts done.
No.
Good thing we followed that this morning.
That's right. That's right. Good advice, you know, because when you're well rested and you're fresh to face the world is literally your oyster.
So fresh and so clean.
I know, so fresh and so clean. Why? The world is your oyster? I don't know.
We were talking about the other day about where these expressions come from, like just by the skin of your teeth, throw the baby out with the bathwater, you know, things like that. Anyway, let's still go over to weather specialists and find out what it's going to look like today, because I hear yesterday with the 5 o'clock news, it was our lead. Today is going to be a scorcher, right, Craig?
Today could actually be the hottest day of the year if we achieve our forecast high, which is 32 degrees. The actual high temperature reached on this date was 1976, 32.9. So I don't know if we're going to hit quite 33, maybe here in town, but it's going to be a scorcher for sure. Feeling like closer to 40 degrees. We'll get on that in just a bit. But first of all, I just want to wish a happy birthday to my buddy Tom Buckner. We've been friends since high school. Tomorrow's his birthday, and he's watching us, or hopefully watching us from Bradford. He could be sleeping. But happy birthday, Tom. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Okay, so let's get to the serious business of this heat warning. We'll go to that right now. We're still in effect with the heat warning. As I said, temperature is going to feel closer to 40 degrees today. It's going to be extremely humid in the afternoon, so be mindful of that. You want to be drinking a lot of water if you're outside working or playing or whatever you're doing. Good day to be at the beach or by a pool. We'll take a look outside. This is what your morning looks like. Beautiful morning so far. It's a beautiful orange sunrise right now. Taking a look at a live shot at the International Bridge and the Sault Locks, courtesy of Wireless Com, our good friends there. Okay, so this is your forecast for the next 12 hours. It's going to be a hot one. Temperature's already pretty warm at 17 degrees, heading towards 32. As I said, it's going to feel closer to 40 degrees, and that's going to carry on right into our evening. We may see a few clouds roll in this evening, but it's going to be extremely warm overnight. And when I say warm overnight, I'm serious. It's going to feel closer to 22 degrees for the overnight period. So pretty sticky night in store, but we do have a little bit of a break maybe coming this weekend, and I'll give you all those hot details coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Lisa. Thank you, Craig. I was being serenaded by Heidi, who was singing 7 Inches from the Sun.
No, Smooth.
Smooth by
Santana.
But I didn't know that the lyrics were, I've been singing the wrong lyrics for years, up until about 30 seconds ago. But we will also want to wish Tom a happy birthday from Heidi and Colette, and obviously Craig, so enjoy your day. Now, speaking of birthdays, my Auntie Pat's birthday was yesterday, and in honor of the hottest day of the year, Auntie Pat, for you, I want to wish you a happy birthday. My aunt and I both are sun worshippers. We love the heat. It can't get hot enough, right, Auntie P? Anyways, I just want to say happy birthday, love you, and I do have some pictures to share at social media of Auntie P. So there we go.
And you know what, while we're doing birthdays, I want to take a moment. I'm not even going to wait for the social media part, because Bradley is one of our biggest supporters, has been for a long time, and we're very grateful. Bradley has a fantastic son. Look at how hip he is, how cool.
He's got hair like my Connor.
This is Marshall, and Marshall is celebrating a birthday. So we wanted to take a moment to celebrate this young man and say happy birthday from the team here at On TV. Happy birthday from Heidi and Colette. And in honor of your birthday, I'm not sure how old you are, but Colette's going to do a table dance.
I am. Now, I will not release the song. You thought you got me there, but you didn't. I'm always ready to dance. I will show you that later on. I also have a song picked out for that.
All right. Happy birthday, Marshall.
This one.
There you go,
Happy birthday, Marshall. I'm going to pick your nose, pick your nose. Why don't we talk about what's to be, what? Don't do what? What's to be expected with the U.S. border? Okay, yeah, don't put my neck down. Okay, U.S. border. What's going on with the U.S. border?
The U.S. border. Well, they're extending their restrictions.
There is a U.S. border.
Yep, the U.S. border.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they will be extending their ban against Canadians coming in for at least another 30 days. You know, they've had enough of us in our virus-shedding ways, and in an effort to mitigate the spread of the Delta variant that has many people very concerned in all seriousness. They are expected to extend the border restrictions with Canada for another 30 days. This is coming from a source with direct knowledge of the situation.
Well, then they would know.
And as related to CBC, very credible source,
very much so.
that American officials are expected to make that announcement today. So obviously, you know, the border has remained closed since March of 2020. The restriction, which does not cover trade or travel by air, has been rolled over several times since then. Current restrictions, of course, set to expire tomorrow on August 21st. And again, like, you know, the U.S. is managing some spiking numbers having to do mostly with the Delta variant. So, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for our trip to Applebee's.
I know.
Because
never mind Applebee's, my trip to Marshall's, although the 2-for-1 lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner deal, it's really great at Applebee's.
You smelt a U Delta.
You smelt a U Delta. Now, over to, we're going to stick in the U.S. They have a little bit of issues again at the U.S. Capitol yesterday. They had themselves running. They were all evacuated. There was a man threatening that he had a bomb. This does not go over very well in front of government buildings, nor anywhere, really. The North Carolina man who claimed to have a bomb in a pickup truck near the U.S. Capitol surrendered to law enforcement after an hours-long standoff Thursday that prompted a massive police response in the evacuations of government buildings in the area. Heidi's dabbing. Authorities were investigating what led the suspect, identified as a 49-year-old Floyd Ray Roseberry, to drive onto the sidewalk outside the Library of Congress, make bomb threats to officers, and profess itinerary. They wanted to take down the government. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, it has been resolved peacefully. But, you know, since the January 6th riots over then President Donald Trump, I would imagine that everyone near the Capitol, in the Capitol, around the area, would be very nervous about the scenario that occurred yesterday.
Yeah. All right. Right, because that had the C beside it. It isn't often that we share scripts. Usually I just can read through what I have, but now I have to actually look at the letters.
I like sharing.
I know.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
You know, while you flip through that, I just want to remind. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm ready to go. I'm going to just, you know, we got to talk about this COVID sitch.
Let's get it
Two
done.
new cases in the Sault, attaching to the 4 new cases that we reported yesterday. Just stop it.
What is he saying?
No, I'm just saying we don't need any more cases. This is now. No. Now I am talking to you. Stop it.
It sounds like you're talking to me.
Well, Heidi, they don't know you're
Two new cases. Two new cases. So cases number 415 and 416, both from Sault Ste. Marie and area. Through contact tracing, of course, all people considered to have been direct contacts of these particular cases. Mine is off? No, yours. Okay, sorry. All close contacts have been notified. Sorry. Okay, 415, category of exposure listed to be close contact. Tested on August 14th. Case 416, international travel.
Yes. Like, what's up with that?
Self-isolating.
That was the Air Canada flight, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, well, and then yesterday, of course, the province did report 531 new cases of COVID-19, 17 additional deaths. First day over the 500 case mark after 3 days, you know, lodging below. The Ministry of Health does note that due to a data cleanup, 15 of the deaths being reported yesterday occurred more than 2 months ago. So not necessarily a significant spike in the deaths attributable to COVID-19.
Right.
Just something to be aware of.
Okay, when we come back, we've got some more COVID-related items. We also have a member of the Conservative Party who has decided to say no thank you to your 5 o'clock deal and get vaccinated by then. And he has left the party, and we'll talk more about him when we come right back.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
just once in a while at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Rollers Bocce is now open, located downstairs at the Marconi. If you're new to bocce or love the game, Rollers is the place for you. Grab your friends and family and let the good times roll. Book your court today at rollersbocce.ca.
You always
Welcome
want to be
back.
accurate.
Welcome everyone back, Heidi.
Welcome back to
She's
First
mad at
Local
me.
Morning. Today is Friday, August 20th.
I believe it's Friday.
And,
Okay.
Friday. I have an excellent weekend lined up. It's
Yes,
going to
you
be
do.
lit.
Yes! Oh my God, we said it. That is our word. This weekend is going to be lit. We are. I said to Kevin,
We're
are
trying
we
to
cool enough to say lit?
We're trying to engage a younger demographic.
Dude, how'd we do? What? Mike's coughing in our ear. Well, I think we're lit.
I'm not even sure what that means.
I don't know. Thank you. We did great. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about this MPP who has decided to say, well, no, I am not going to conform, and I am not going to get vaccinated for personal reasons. Now, what happened? There was two PC caucus members who were not vaccinated, and they had until 5 o'clock today, as per their leader, Doug Ford, had instructed. And one of them was a female, and she came back with a doctor's note saying that she was exempt from the vaccination, which brought up what scenarios would be exempt to be vaccinated. Like what would qualify as an exemption?
I believe anybody who has like a history of significant reactions to vaccinations, right? Because they always ask you, do you have like egg allergies?
Yeah.
So I do believe they use a lot of the protein from eggs.
And this is another reason why I've held off on mine, because as you know, I do have an EpiPen allergy, and I was very concerned. So yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I've never seen a clear list or indication as to what would trigger or what would approve a no vaccination letter from your physician. But anyways, we'll look into that because I want to know. And the second one was MPP Rick Nichols. So he has decided to say, I'm not sticking around to your 5 o'clock deadline today. I'm starting my weekend early. It was Baby Friday yesterday, and hells, I'm going to go to the cottage early. He has left caucus. He does
Is that
not.
a quote? Like, was that a direct quote?
Well, I mean, I could use
Hells,
it.
I'm
Hells
going
to the NO. I'm lit. I'm going to get lit this weekend. Ford defendant.
That's okay. When they shuffle the cabinet, he'll be back. He'll be back.
It's okay. The finance minister went to the Bahamas at Christmas, and he is back. So you'll be okay, Rick Nichols.
That's okay, Rick Nichols. We got you, bro.
Bro, you're really throwing out the slang today. Ford says Nichols also won't be permitted to seek re-election. Oh, wow, okay. As a Tory candidate after he failed to provide a legitimate reason for not getting vaccinated. So there you have it.
So I don't wanna doesn't qualify, I guess.
Because I said so. That's what I'm
just not feeling it.
And I want to get lit tonight. I can't have a vaccination.
No.
I don't know. Anyways, not me personally, but him. Anyways, so there's other areas that's going on in the province, like the Ontario Public Service employees, right?
Yeah, but got it right here. The public service employees are now going to either have to be vaccinated against COVID-19 or they will have to undergo regular testing for the virus, which is in and of itself a punishment, right? Like, another test for you. No, I just got tested. I'm waiting for the results. Well, we're testing you again. So the Treasury Board President, Pravmeet Sarkaria, announced the policy on Thursday, noting what?
Excellent job.
Well done.
I
know, right?
Great.
You told me to say it quickly and with confidence. Keep going.
Keep going.
Noting that details were still being finalized. So he says the policy will involve regular testing for unvaccinated employees, including those who provide proof of a medical reason for not getting the shot. So you can have a note exempting you. We're still going to test you.
We're still going to jab you.
Right up the nose. Touching your brain. Okay. Other unvaccinated workers will need to take an education course on the benefits of immunization. On the benefits of immunization, as well as regular testing. This policy will also apply to staff working in the offices of the Premier and other cabinet ministers. So Sarkaria says it will protect the health and safety of the province as the 64,000 people employed by the OPS live in communities across the province. The rules mirror provincial policies announced earlier this week applying to workers in several high-risk settings, including health and education.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm just giggling at something in the script. I'll tell you in the commercial. Anyways, the Progressive Conservative Party yesterday said wanted to send you an early thank you and for your financial contributions, and they sent invoices out yesterday. This did not go over well. Up to $500, $1,000 invoice, big bold letters right there at the top of the page. Well, they are apologizing. Thank you. The PC Party of Ontario has issued an apology after coming under fire, you think, for sending out invoices.
Wow.
This has all the other parties up in, well, what's an expression we can use?
Up in arms.
Up in arms. Their knickers are in a definite twist
Mostly
over
because
this.
they didn't think of this.
I know. Why didn't I think of that? Premier Doug Ford has not released a public statement yet, but the vendor mentioned by the PC is a Toronto-based marketing company called the Responsive Marketing Group, which shares the same address listed on the fake invoices. Wow, that is not good for their business. Yeah, so we're gonna dive into this a little bit more. I think it's quite amusing.
He hasn't issued a statement yet because he's still going, are you kidding me?
He's like this.
Like, are
He's
you
like,
actually
serious?
kidding me
Nichols,
right now?
Nichols won't get vaccinated.
Did this happen? Like,
Phillips went to Bahamas. What's going on? Anyway, so it was quite the day yesterday for the PC party. They so if you received it, I think you're good. But yeah, there's a lot of people.
If you've already paid it, you are thanked in advance for your contribution.
Imagine getting invoiced. Yes. It is Friday, everybody, and today we're taking a different hit on stories. We're going our own way with them, aren't we? What did we want to talk about today, other than being
Well, while we're talking about like the political thing, I'm going to switch it up and follow me, Mike, on this one.
Follow the bouncy ball.
I'm going to prance out a factoid is what I'm going to do.
Oh, I have something to tell you.
Oh, do you want to tell me first?
Yes, it's about factoids.
Yes.
Last night I was watching Paul Blart Mall Cop. Yes, I said it. And he says, fun fact, throughout the whole movie, fun fact, did you know that the Mustang wasn't really named after a horse, it was named after an airplane? And he just goes around and he says these fun facts. And I was dying because I'm like, this is hiding. This is fun fact.
Hey, did you know?
Hey, did you know?
So
the girl's like, you really like your facts, don't you?
Well, you know, and sometimes, and that's the benefit of...
I love your facts.
Well, yeah. All right. I always get nervous because then I'm like, oh, are these up to the task? But let's see. Okay, so in the vein of political yada yada yada.
You yada yada the best part.
I mentioned the lobster piece.
Oh, nice, Elaine. Zing.
Okay, so August 20th, 2008, the daughter of late country star Johnny Cash called the use of her father's name to endorse a U.S. presidential candidate appalling. Okay, so country star John Rich implied Mr. Cash would have backed Republican hopeful John McCain while appearing at a rally in Florida, according to media reports. So writing on her website, Roseanne Cash called the remarks presumptuous. Even I would not presume to say publicly what I know he thought or felt, she added. So there you go.
Excellent. Thank you very much. When we come back, we're going to talk about, well, actually, do we have time right now? We're going to talk about Sheen's moving forward to deliver better care to Sault Ste. Marie and area. Yes. So yesterday, Justin Trudeau made an announcement in the afternoon. We did have that, carry that live. And it's talking about improving the working conditions of Canada's frontline care workers and better support to Canada's seniors. So seniors across Canada suffered devastating effects, obviously, during COVID-19. They were unable to connect with family members. And, a lot of the time, perhaps some mental illness, not mental illness, and help me out, not amnesia. Help me out here. What? Dementia or anything, and they don't understand what's going on. They didn't know why the family members weren't visiting.
Dementia.
I'm being dead serious. I mean, it was awful.
For sure.
So Terry Sheehan, who is, again, obviously, as you know, the Liberal candidate running for Sault and area, need to make sure our frontline workers are paid well for what they do. In his quote yesterday, after Justin committed to raising the salary of Oh my gosh, help me out here. Nurses, PSWs. I did not get much sleep. PSWs, and I think that was already put into the works before they were going to do training for free and up the training, and then people in the first or second years were a little bit up in arms where they didn't get that deal as well. So at least $25 an hour, the personal wage will go up for personal support workers. They're training up to 50,000 new personal support workers and doubling the home accessibility tax credit, which will provide an additional $1,500, improving the quality and availability for long-term care beds. So that it goes on and on, but Terry Sheen is standing behind that. And when we come back from a commercial break, I'm going to go into what the local numbers look like here for the upcoming election. Who do you think's running in first? Who do you think's sitting in first right now?
I'm going to say Liberal.
And she's going to say Liberal, and she'd be right. We'll be right back to talk about the rest.
First Local, supported by the Canadian Bush Plain Heritage Centre, where adventure takes off. First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
First Local, supported by United Way. Help make your community a better place. Show your local love and donate today. Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings. Today is Friday, August the 20th. Sneaking up on our hottest day of the year, according to Craig. So you're here with Colette and Heidi. We have a number of new businesses supporting us on our support boards. We have a new promo, which I got a sneak peek of yesterday.
Our promo?
Yeah, Garrett put something
Wait a minute,
really
what
hip.
promo?
Really
Are we lit?
Oh, it's lit.
We're lit.
It's fantastic. It's so much fun. I really like it a lot, actually.
Wait, I feel like I should have been a part of the production of this. What did I do? Did I do anything silly?
You were part of it. We did the whole photo shoot.
Oh, the photo shoot.
But he used all of the fun pictures too. I'm really excited.
We are fun.
So you can look forward to that. That'll be available for viewing. I don't know if they'll ever be so gauche as to promo us on this show, because I think that might be a little bit overkill, but it is certainly a worthy view, and I look forward to seeing it.
You know what I look forward to? One day perhaps winning the lotto, and somebody did win the lotto in town.
And it wasn't me.
And did you see the number? 333.
I did see that. I definitely saw that. Yep. $333,333.40.
Excellent. And this is Mary Ann Penfold of Sault Ste. Marie. She realized her dreams after winning that she is retired. She bought the ticket at Pino's, from what I heard on my way into work this morning. Mary Ann shared a $1 million Max Millions prize with 2 other tickets. Mary Ann is a retired mother and grandmother. She said she's been playing the lottery since it started. She gave her ticket to the store clerk, and the next thing she knew, she was telling me, "You are a big winner." That's amazing. She shared while at the OLG Prize Center in Toronto when she go to pick up her check. And again, I will say, Tony Batanti out of OLG here in Sault Ste. Marie, we did have the pleasure to interview Tony, and I said, "Dude, you got to give out that big check." They don't let them have the big check. I would be right upset if I couldn't hang that on my wall.
Oh.
Anyways,
isn't that part of the experience? It's like
and you want to sign the page. I think it's
right. And then what's the next step? I think of Happy Gilmore. Do you just bring it to the bank? I'd like to cash this check, please. Do you have some ID?
Anyway,
all right.
We're off the hizzy today, but you are lit. You are lit. She's lit.
Well, if you're going to be off the hizzy, you might as well be lit while you're doing it.
Absolutely.
All right, great. So you touched on Sheehan moving forward because, you know, it is his intention to deliver better care for the Sault End area seniors. So again, attaching to the coverage that we provided to Justin Trudeau, announcing that a re-elected Liberal government would move forward to improve the working conditions of Canada's frontline care workers and also better support Canada's seniors. So seniors, you just said this, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, no, you just covered this.
Yes.
No, I'm bailing on this story
Okay,
because
then bail
you
away.
just covered it.
That's
No,
okay.
and it's really okay, but you know what?
Oh, you have watershed to talk about.
I can
switch to that. I know you love the watershed.
No wonder. Yeah, but you know what? Some stories are worth recapping, even if they were literally just said. So for those of you who wondered, yes, there was a glitch in the matrix just now.
Okay.
And now we're moving
you,
on.
Neil.
So
Trinity.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to? Okay. So this weekend, the Garden River First Nation is holding a powwow. It's going to happen Saturday and Sunday. Just wanted to remind you that this is an open invitation to everyone to attend. And when you do attend, you're going to hear beautiful music, cultural, lots of stuff, lots of arts and crafts, and anything that's been created by the residents of those who live in Garden River. So beautiful dresses and the music, and again, learn more about your culture and educate yourself about what's going on in the city this weekend and about other cultures. So there we go. So first powwow, I think, since we've had the pandemic, I do believe. So look how beautiful she is. Look at her. Oh, that's so cute, right? Yeah. So yeah, that is happening over this weekend. Look how cute she is.
Look it.
I know.
Oh my.
See, that's when I say, can I hold your baby? And then I get that. You're weird. But yeah, anyway, so congratulations to Garden River for being able to hold that this weekend.
Well, you know what? And again, like you talked about this yesterday, and I think it's such a great opportunity for everybody to experience, you know, the inclusivity that comes with these powwows, with these events. And I love how open they are to anybody who wants to attend and learn more. And I think that we can all benefit from learning more. So,
I agree.
All right. Well, good news on the Greyhound front.
Absolutely.
They're putting some tickets on sale next week.
Yeah.
They're, you know, and they've held off as long as they could due to a lack of clarity from the government around, you know, how many people can they host, because, you know, they have a significant following, a significant number of seasons ticket holders. However, they're not really sure how many people they're going to be bringing in. So it is my understanding they'll be releasing, I believe, 1,000 seats.
Okay, look at that. Sorry, 7-0. I just caught the corner of my eye if I get Saginaw Spirit. That's a high scoring hockey game. Sorry, Heidi. Yeah.
No, well, that's it. Like, I mean, we do have the article posted to our website. We know that they're putting a marginal number of tickets on sale. They're hopeful that moving forward they will be able to increase the number, but again, you know, with the, you know, our status in terms of COVID stability, I guess, for want of a better way of putting it, is somewhat in flux. So, you know, stick with us and we'll continue to bring you updated information on, you know, how you can view our Greyhounds, and hopefully we can all go to the arena soon.
You got it, dude. You're lit. When we come back, we're going to talk about a story that we discussed yesterday and get an opportunity to share it with you. And that's with regards to Ontario and Michigan partnering on cross-border transportation technologies. It's an interesting story. Come right back. I've got more about it.
Okay.
First Local, supported by Rick Mooney, sales representative for Street City Realty. Sold, the sign you want, Rick the realtor you need.
Every day, people in crisis need someone to answer their call for help, to let them know they're not alone. Whenever people need someone, the Canadian Red Cross is there, on the phone lines and the front lines, around the world and here at home. But none of it would be possible without people just like you. No matter who you are, you have something to give. You can be that someone with the Canadian Red Cross. Learn more at redcross.ca/someone.
First Local.
Supported by
Tammy Ovey. Are you looking for an agent who confidently knows the culture and community of Sault Ste. Marie? Call Tammy Ovey, 705-971-0171.
Is Friday, August the 20th. It is payday for us. It is also your deposit should you have children from the Government of Canada. And thank you for that. What else? You're with Heidi and Colette. Heidi, you have a big weekend coming up. Heidi will not be in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She is off on an adventure, and we wish you nothing but happy sails.
That's right.
Smooth
I want to
sailing.
remind everybody as well that
Happy
tomorrow
trails,
night.
smooth sailing. Oh my God, I shanked it.
That's okay. Your intention always shines like a
I
diamond.
shine bright like a diamond. It's one of my favorite songs.
Reminder to everybody that we are having a full moon this weekend.
That's why I'm all like this.
Sunday at 8:04 a.m. the moon will be completely full. However, it will appear full Saturday night. So I encourage everybody to get out there and gaze.
Bark at the moon?
Well, you can bark at the moon.
It
you
is
can
going
howl at
to
the
be
moon. Lit.
Before we throw it to Craig, just want to talk to you yesterday about a story that came out of Sudbury. Red light cameras are being installed, I think 6 to 8 of them actually.
That's right.
A radar detector will recognize when a vehicle has run the red, and but it doesn't.
Who does that?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been with anybody in a Sadie car that has done that by accident.
No.
So, can the police look into that, because I just admitted to guilt, being accessible beside you?
No, it is allegedly that I ran the red light.
It is a $325 ticket for doing so. They cannot capture your face in the image, so no demerit points are taken off. So, there's that. And what if you're driving your parents' vehicle? They can't see the face, but they can read the license plate.
Well, the parents
So
are
the
probably going to say, hey.
You're not taking the car.
I wasn't at that intersection
That's
then.
right.
I was playing Pinnacle.
They're not playing Pinnacle, but Craig, tell me what's going on this weekend. Will we be staying indoors playing Pinnacle, or will we be going outside where it's lit?
Very much, and yep, we're in for another very hot day today. In fact, it's going to feel like 40 degrees just because we're under this heat dome. We'll take a look at the satellite, and you can see that heat dome is still sitting pretty right over the Great Lakes. That's going to be there all day today, not shifting. We do anticipate, though, it will be shifting off to the southeast into our day Saturday, allowing this activity. As you can see, it's kind of making a beeline for the Soo. All this activity would be starting to come in, and again, it's all has to do with timing on when this high moves out and this stuff starts to move in. Right now we have it into late Saturday, so we'll just have to wait and see. As far as radar right now, really nothing to show you. We'll just show you for a good measure. No rain whatsoever to speak of. We do have a little bit of fog that's going to be lifting later on today. 32 degrees is our projected high for today, feeling, like I said, closer to 40 degrees, 26 in Wawa, 32 in Timmins, 31 in Sudbury, a little cooler in Thunder Bay at 26. They were pretty warm yesterday. We'll take a look at the systems for today. Here's that high pressure, as I said, that's keeping all this stuff at bay. This stuff is what's going to be coming in for Saturday. At least that's what the forecast is anyway, if this high pressure system breaks down and scoots off to the southeast. Other than that, we're just going to be seeing some pretty warm days over the weekend. We'll take a look at the forecast for today. Humid conditions, that's probably the key word for today. We're going to start feeling that humidity pretty much in the next couple of hours, leaving us with some hazy skies. 32 is your high, 29 to 30 degrees tomorrow. We anticipate those showers and thunderstorms, which could become quite heavy if they all kind of come together, developing late Saturday afternoon into the evening, giving us those showers. And then look at the temperature difference on Sunday, 23. We kind of dry out a little bit. Those showers may linger into your Sunday, but we're definitely going to be cooling down as well on Sunday. That is your weather right now. We'll do another update for you at the end of the show. Right now we're going to send it over to Heidi and Colette.
Well, Well, thank you for that, Craig, and welcome back to the studio portion of First Local Mornings with Heidi and Colette.
Studio portion.
We will hop into social media. I can't wait to bring you this next fact.
I know. I saw one thing at the top of who it's about, and I went to. She snapped on me. Stop looking at my factoids. Fun fact.
You told me that you like them to be served up. It's empty. It's useless to me now.
Oh, geez.
That cup is dead to me.
Wait. Before we go into social media with the lovely Heidi, I want to wish my Auntie Pat again a happy birthday and just share a few pictures with you again. So this is my Auntie Patricia.
Oh my God, your family is so beautiful.
I know. Look at her. Auntie Pat and I have a love for the big, hot sun. That's my Uncle Roy, my Auntie Pat, and they live there. They live near my parents in Welland, and I miss them a lot.
So your mother's sister?
Well,
your
no,
dad's
this is
sister.
Auntie by love. We create our own family when most of our family lives across the sea. And then,
say no more.
Yes, so.
But you can say more.
She is, out of respect, my auntie, forever my auntie. So happy birthday, Auntie P. Enjoy the sun. And today is the hottest day here in Sault Ste. Marie, just for you. Although your birthday was yesterday. Okay, over to you.
Okay, well, we will go into social media. I don't know why it likes to hiccup in that moment. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to bring out the next factoid. Ooh. Okay, because it has to do with Queen Bee. I wish my friend Kirsty was watching. Kirsty, you should be watching. Kirsty loves Beyonce.
Oh, really?
All the way back to Destiny's Child. Yeah. Just a huge fan.
She's lit.
August 20th, 2013, Beyonce, it was reported, alleged that
allegedly.
Beyonce spent almost 1,500 lira at an Essex branch of the chicken chain Nando's following her performance.
Have you ever had Nando's chicken?
I have never had Nando's chicken.
Okay, I've got a story. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Following her performance at the V Festival in the UK. So the headliner's receipt was posted on Twitter. Talk about an invasion of privacy.
Big time.
I think I want some chicken. And next thing you know, the receipt is reported on Twitter, and Nando's Chelmsford manager confirmed a member of Beyonce's entourage called in with the order. The order included 48 whole chickens, 24 tubs of coleslaw, 58 chicken wing platters, and 48 portions of chips. The receipt showed the meal was apparently paid for in cash.
How much? Combien?
Well, that's like 1,500 lira.
Can we convert that over?
It's a lot of money.
Okay. Queen Bee paid a lot of money for her chicken. Nando's chicken is off the hook. It is a Portuguese.
Is it lit?
It is lit. It is off the hizay. It's Portuguese, little Portuguese chicken place. There's one in Burlington. If people from Burlington are watching, right at Plains Road, where near the IKEA.
Oh.
Near the Costco, actually.
Nando's.
Anyways, try Nando's chicken. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We want to talk about the latest projections. I did tease that earlier, but things got lit around here and I didn't get to it. We'll be right back.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. First Local, supported by Aug20 Family and Community Services. Be an alternative care parent. A child needs you.
First Local, supported by Northern Safety and Training, locally owned and operated. Get your DZ training for only $2,000, tax included. Call 705-987-8460 for more information.
Good morning and welcome back to this Friday edition of First Local Mornings. You're here with Colette and Heidi. Good First Local Mornings, yeah!
We're rebranding.
Yeah, so we're going to hop into social media.
Okay.
We're going to need some Mango Loco today.
Mango Loco. We're going to need some Mango Loco.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to start off with Bradley beating everybody to the punch, regaining his title, putting himself back in the throne of first in, first to greet. Good morning, everyone.
Funny. I just read his. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
3 exclamation points. So, yes. Jim Whitty, good morning all. Good morning to you, Jim. Good morning to you, Bradley. Steve, haha. GFMA, HYHAGW. So I'm going to say good Friday morning all. Hope you have a great weekend.
It's going to be lit.
Yeah, I was going to say you missed the IGBL. It's going to be lit.
At that MC, Steve Charles. And then Brad's got a funny there. I don't know if you can read it. It was worth every penny about pasta.
Oh.
It's a pretty funny joke, but it is on the screen.
Oh, I can't.
Well, I don't know what's going on right now.
Okay, like if we're going to do this and you need me to be able to see that, we have to move the camera.
Well, why don't we just keep going on?
All right. Jim says morning Bradley. Bradley says morning Jim. Jim says my wall has a facial tick.
Ah,
funny.
Very funny. Oh, look at what is this?
Oh, here we go. Bradley, here it is.
Oh, I like this. Is this that funny little guy that dances?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. A bear and a unitard. Okay. Bradley says, I spent my life savings on pasta. It was worth every penny.
Yes, that is so cute.
That is pretty cute, actually. Do you know?
No.
I had a pasta casserole the other night made by a very talented young lady. And when I cut into it, she had taken the little penne rigates.
Yeah.
And they were all standing on end. Like, anybody can put a pasta casserole together. This one had been specifically arranged with each noodle on its end. I've never in my life seen anything like
me
that.
neither. That is
Not
amazing.
even once. So, that was quite something to see.
I'm going to make you a fusilli Heidi. All right.
Okay. Jim Whitty, my wife Janet and I are celebrating our 22nd anniversary tomorrow. Well, then we will say happy anniversary, Jim and Janet.
Yeah, that's
we, of course, are not in on Saturday, so we would be unable to do it tomorrow. So thank you, of course, for sending it in today. Happy anniversary to you both. Many happy returns of the day, and may this be your best year yet. Giselle, happy Friday, everyone. Have a great weekend. You too, Giselle. Get that hot tub going.
Evelyn, gonna be lit, G.
Evelyn McColeman says happy Friday with some nice little emojis there. Happy Friday to you as well, Evelyn. Bradley wishes Jim and Janet a happy anniversary.
Yeah, that's really nice, Brad.
Jim appreciates it. Tony Mancuso also saluting the lovebirds. Jim grateful for the acknowledgement and the kind words. Tony says, TGIF, everyone. Enjoy your day and your weekend. 3 exclamation points.
I see some thumbs up down there, some smiling.
Yes.
Is that the poop emoji? I love the poop emoji. It's my favorite one.
Is there a poop emoji? No, he didn't use the poop. No, there's 2 coffees there.
Oh, coffee. See, I thought that was I really need to get glasses. Poop emoji. Proper glasses.
Bradley, if I received 50 cents for every math test I'd failed, I'd have $5.20 by now.
I love it. Now I'm going to speak to this for a second.
Okay.
Did you get this? If Jane left the house at 8:02 and Peter left at 8:04, what time did they meat at the bus stop?
Oh my
God. What day was it? And what were they wearing? And this is, okay, first of all, I don't care what time. It just would make me crazy. I could not do those problem solving questions. I hated them.
I feel my eyes start
English,
to twitch. Yeah.
Math?
English, math, no. And Brad, somewhere Mr. Palumbi is going,
Mr. Palumbi, I take that, your math.
He was like the consummate math teacher at our high school. A man so brilliant, he actually, I don't know if patented is the word, he formulated his own mathematical theorem. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. The man was brilliant.
Yes, but could he write an essay on Jane Eyre? Like, you know what I mean? No.
Well, I don't know. He's a very classy man and lovely, and I really enjoyed my time with him.
I'm just saying, perhaps like most have a mathematical science brain and the others maybe have an English brain. Then you very rarely do you find one in which excels in both areas.
Okay, All right. Well, and true, right? Because look at me. Look at you, right?
At me. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you. You're lit.
You look at you. All right.
It's Friday.
All right, it certainly is. And
Okay.
Joseph really appreciated Bradley's mathematical joke.
It was a good joke.
Ooh, Chris Bridges.
Ooh.
Okay. Woo, woo, woo,
What a week.
Oh, oh. How is it only Friday? Good morning, everyone. Today's fun fact. Sharks may have a vicious reputation, but it isn't really deserved. Statistically speaking, 4 times as many people are killed each year by vending machines than are fatally bitten by sharks. Have a great Friday. Stay happy, healthy, and creative.
Death by Humpty Dumpty.
So, I think we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Okay. We need to take a break. Yeah, when we
yeah.
come back, I do want to get to this Michigan story and
Yeah.
crossing the border.
Yeah.
As well as, if you missed it, allegedly, we are going to find out today that the American border is to stay closed for yet another 30 days. But we will update you, and we will be right back after this commercial break.
Yes.
For a free estimate, call 705-779-3909. AG Quinnell Well Drilling, available for all your water needs. 1944, 2nd Line West, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. AG Quinnell Well Drilling. Call 705-779-3909 for a free estimate today. First Local, supported by Tenaris Algoma Tubes. Kickstart your career. Tenaris is rapidly growing in Sault Ste. Marie and looking for individuals interested in rewarding production and technician roles. If you are ready for a progressive career opportunity with benefits in advanced manufacturing, then please send your resume to resumes@tenaris.com.
First Local, supported by The Refinery, the leader in women's fitness and transformations. 624 Wellington Street West in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Call 705-255-8895 for more information.
Rollers Bocce is now open, located downstairs at the Marconi. If you're new to bocce or love the game, Rollers is the place for you. Grab your friends and family and let the good times roll. Book your court today at rollersbocce.ca.
Welcome back. It is Friday, August the 20th. You're with Heidi and Colette on First Local. Thank you for joining us today. We have covered off a few stories, mainly about what's going on in the province. Yesterday we heard from Justin Trudeau, who did announce more money for PSWs, upping the hourly wage, and trying to improve the healthcare and long-term care facilities within our province, as per what he's running on. Ford has also given today at 5 o'clock a deadline for 2 of his caucus members, one in which provided to get vaccinated, one in which provided a physician's note saying she didn't need to be vaccinated. And I was asking Heidi, I wonder what the parameters or what the procedures are around that. Who can just say, no, I'm not vaccinated? What are the reasons why you get that approval? The second person from caucus has said, I'm not under your rule 40, I'm leaving. And he bolted, and that's Rick Nichols, MPP. So we'll have more on that as the day runs on. But you know what? I want to take this time to apologize profusely to our weather specialist, our friend and our colleague and our boss, actually, for missing the throw to him at the last weather yesterday. I feel awful, Craig. I will blame producer Mike on this. And now, if we could all applaud the can lap, I really apologize for that, Craig, yesterday. Please forgive me. Please update us on the last weather update for Friday, August the 20th.
And that is perfectly okay.
Okay, good.
Colette, I'm used to getting bumped every now and then. We'll take a look at the forecast, the 12-hour forecast for your day today. It's going to be a hot one. You're going to need some water if you're heading outside, or even a hat. And again, make sure you're not leaving your dogs out in the car or out in the yard chained with no water. It's going to be a very hot day for everybody. Very humid conditions building into the area today. Going to feel closer to 40 degrees. We do have a little bit of hope of losing this heat and humidity over the weekend. Hopefully we'll see a cold front come through Saturday night, give us some thunderstorms and some showers and some cooler temperatures for the weekend. But right now that's still questionable. We'll have a better idea coming up at 5 o'clock for you. Right now let's send it back to Heidi and Colette. Stay cool, everybody.
Thank you,
Aw,
Craig.
Craig, thank you. You're so gracious
I can't.
and kind.
Yeah, my heart broke. He says I'm used to getting forgotten. No, we would never forget Craig. We are nothing without Craig. Honestly.
Well, and for
he has
those
such
of you who
a
don't know-
reputation and oh my God.
Craig is a...
Oh, okay, Mike. Mike's getting all jelly in our ear.
Mike, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about Craig. And Craig is a twin, so he
Yes.
probably does have a history of being overlooked because, you know, in those moments, parents probably do get somewhat overwhelmed. So, Craig.
Craig.
It'll never happen again.
No, it won't. Well, unless Mike screws up again. But
Yeah, that's right. Like, you know, we do the best that we can, but like, I mean, here we are, you know, and I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm going to pull back the veil for a minute. So they say to me, you know what, if you ever have to just go to commercial, you know, like maybe your allergies are bad like they are today.
Should have blown her schnoz.
I had to blow my schnoz. And so I said, okay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. And Mike's in my ear. You got 4 minutes.
Well, we have boogers running down her face and we need to go to a commercial.
In 4 minutes, I'm going to have to invoke the back of my arm, which will be...
You could have just did it on the air.
No. We want to talk quickly about the latest poll projections. Oh, here we are back at the poll. We were there yesterday too. As the weather heats up, so does the election. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, pencils and polls. Votes and polls.
You smell till you delta.
You smell till you delta. Okay, so Craig does a great job at updating the community on how the polls are looking. And we also pulled this information from 338canada.com. Now, surprisingly, the NDPs are a close second to the Liberals, as you did answer or guess correctly or accurately. The MP Terry Sheehan, our Liberal incumbent, remains on top.
Okay.
With the latest projection from 338canada.com. Sheehan taking 34.5%, with the NDP nipping at his heels, another expression we should look into, not too far behind with 30.3 projected. Conservative candidate Sunny Spina sticks in the third position, and the data was released on the 19th of August. I do believe Mike has the updated info there. Mike, you... Mike did something. Mike, you were right on this. You were wrong on not throwing to Craig yesterday, but you were correct on this. Meanwhile, 338canada.com also lists 68% chance of the Liberals keeping the seat in the Sioux. NDP has a 21% chance, and the Conservatives with 11% chance.
Okay.
Here in the Sioux. I will remind you, we are holding a debate. We are how do you want to say it? We're in the works. A debate is in the works here with all the leaders to be hosted by On TV, Heidi, Daniel, and myself. And we're also going to engage the younger community this year. We're going to reach out to the Sioux College Union, student unions at Algoma U, at Sioux College, as well as the Youth Council at the city, the Mayor's Youth Council. So we have lots of stuff that we have planned. We're going to have interviews and much, much more.
That's right. And then
Stay
the
classy,
panel
Heidi.
will
Stay
be comprised of Colette, Heidi, and Dan. And we're going to be peppering them with questions, the questions that are coming to us from our viewers.
That's right, which is a nice segue into send us those questions that you have. Steve Childs, thank you so much for that email that you sent yesterday. You came up with some brilliant questions.
Absolutely fantastic.
We were discussing that yesterday, so thank you very much. No, to be in all seriousness, this means a lot. So if you would like to see, we're trying to come up with a 90-minute debate, I believe, is the time that we want to stick with. We will release the date once the candidates have accepted the invitation. And if you have a question that you would like us to pose to any of these leaders, and perhaps all of them, which is fair, send them to our Gmail account, which Mike will show up when he has a second, the first local at gmail.com.
TV.
I don't know.
It is on TV first local at gmail.com.
Why can't that stick?
And I can't really actually see it, so.
All right, but again, Steve, fantastic questions yesterday. I've been working in politics for a long time, and I think you've hit the nail on the head.
That's right. Maybe you should be like a correspondent.
Ooh. CNN correspondent.
Steve Childs.
Rocking
the horns.
And he speaks all in acronyms, just to screw up the politicians. That would be hilarious, eh?
Send them the question.
DDYSTLM. Or just really screw them and say ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP.
Okay, so I'll round out the social media. Okay. So Margaret McKegg, the lovely Margaret, says good morning all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Hey, Joseph Bertrand.
Hey.
Happy Fringe Friday. Yes.
Oh, yes.
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 Fringe, yes. Virtual event. Please do go to their website. We do have information posted on our website. Support local and participate. So happy Fringe Friday, he says. Woot, 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 cheers. Woot, woot. It's going to be lit.
Woot, woot. Oh, yeah, it's going to be lit. Hey, Joseph Bertrand, it's going to be lit.
Inika, all the way from the Netherlands. Good morning, all. Have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. 3 exclamation points. Jim Whitty, what separates having a healthy interest in the English language from an unhealthy obsession is a dictionary.
Ah, very nice.
Yes. Karen Bridges, good morning,
hi,
everyone. Karen. Happy Friday. Yes. Yes. Okay.
What she said.
And then Bradley pops in to say, thanks for the birthday shout out for Marshall. He'll be 15 tomorrow. Oh, so the table dance would be inappropriate.
Oh my God. What are you trying to get me in trouble?
I didn't know.
Oh, jeez.
15.
Okay, we should. I think we need to.
Okay,
change
and then
the
Jim Whitty says happy birthday to Marshall, and I believe is there anything else? Because Mike.
Okay, well, why don't I rip into this Michigan story that I've been teasing for about 2 days now, and I should probably make it right and tell you that Ontario and Michigan are expanding their long-standing collaboration through a new partnership to advance automotive transportation and mobility technologies help goods and people move safely and efficiently. The Ontario government, through Ontario's autonomous vehicles. I sat on, guess what committee I used to sit on? One about autonomous vehicles.
Okay, so like every time she trots out with another facet of her career, that's why she's looking at me like, because I already think she's spectacular. And if she needed to layer any more, fabulousness on top of fabulousness, she dazzles me just about every day, you know. Right. Like I was just saying to her, literally, it's like, suffering the death of one career and then being reborn into a career that is just fun and educational and stimulates you professionally, creatively, and challenges you every day to learn something new and to work with delightful people.
Oh my God, well, you do stimulate as well. So the Ontario government, through Ontario's autonomous vehicles, and yes, I did, and I sat on a Phragmites committee too. We can talk about Phragmites if you'd like one day.
Phragmites?
Phragmites. There's those big weeds. Noxious. There are big weeds on the highway.
I wasn't sure if you were referring to a politician.
No, it starts with a PH, just like PH.
Okay.
All right, anyways. Where am I? Oh, yes, AV, Autonomous Vehicles Innovation Network, and the state of Michigan through the Michigan Department of Transportation. So let me sum this up for you in Colette's words, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? Michigan and Ontario they deal with a lot of automotive industries. Obviously, we've got Ford here, we've got Ford in Michigan. They are working to change out the factories in the next few years to AVs, to electric vehicles. Right now, we know that there's a shortage and a chip shortage, and production lines are down.
Yep.
Or that we've got a lot of cars.
Yeah.
I almost said exclamation mark, tons of cars, and which are sitting there because they can't operate without these chips. So instead of rushing the process, we're just going to wait. And I think by 2030, they want to have everything to be autonomous or electric. So Michigan and Ontario are working together to make that happen. We don't want to leave a footprint. And why don't you sign off for the weekend? Because you're not going to be able to do it till Thursday. Give us a big speech. Give us a big farewell. Thanks, Heidi, for leaving me all alone. It won't be lit.
It won't be, it'll be somewhat lit.
No, it won't.
It'll be, marginally lit. There might be a flicker.
Something profound. You have 10 seconds.
Something profound in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what? I challenge everybody to take in the full moon and to remember that the full moon represents renewal and fingers in your ear. And have a great time. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Thursday.
Oh, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you Monday.